Hola, mi gente. Welcome back to another episode of Aquí Yo Mando podcast. I am your host, La MILF Gang. I'm with the one and only
Ransom. What's good, guys? Hello.
Welcome. We have a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself, special guest.
Hi guys, I'm Christopher. Some of you guys know me as Chris from social media, the one with the big thick peach, but let's not say.
Oh, shit. What's up, Chris? How are you?
I'm doing good.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome. Thank you.
I'm
for-
honored. I'm so
Cheers.
honored. I was like, wow, they want me on here.
Yes.
Like,
We
No.
love everybody.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and tell us where we can find you on social media for people who don't know who you are.
you can find my Instagram at Christopher_Weesad, my OnlyFans at Chris Weesad, and pretty much that's all I'm on. I'm not on Snapchat, not on all those.
No.
They be hating, they be deleting me, so
Oh, you get in
we
trouble.
don't be on those apps.
Oh,
and I'm not
shit.
gonna promote my Twitter because
Oh,
let's
damn.
not say what happens on there.
Hey.
Popping over here.
Oh, and my
yeah.
TikTok's Christopher Weesad. Oh, pretty much my name. You can find me anywhere,
Hell yeah.
Anywhere. So keep an eye out.
even in your man's DM. But let's not say.
Ah, let's get into it. No, shout out to our official sponsor, Be Good
Good
Dispensaries.
Dispensaries.
Period.
Fire.
Make sure you guys pull up. They're off of Broadway and Hampton. You can't miss it.
You really
They'll
can't
get
miss
you
it.
right.
Period. And you never know, you might see me here, so y'all better pull up. Y'all better pull up.
You heard it. You heard it here first.
Only here.
Well, see, let's start off with how did you find our podcast? I'm curious. Because you're
So-
like popping on the internet.
Thank you. I'm all like, me. One of my friends had showed me a clip that was like going pretty viral with you guys, and I was like, wow, they're funny, and I love supporting. I'm a girl's girly, so I
Uh-huh.
was like, I'm gonna follow. They're funny. Like I love supporting,
Hell
you
yeah.
know. So then, I followed, and next thing you know, I'm sitting in the
The
infamous
pod.
chair. I'm like, wait, is this the casting couch? I was like, what kind of collab do you guys want? Hold on.
Oh my god.
I know when she told me, I was like, I'm all ready for it. Let's see how this goes. Shit. I don't know what to
funny.
expect, but welcome.
Expect the unexpected with me, but
Oh, we ready. We got some.
it's unforgettable.
All right. Well, so you watched us. So what was your first impressions of us? Like,
I was like, they're funny. I was like, okay, it's not. It wasn't giving like Colorado, like you guys were from Colorado. I was like,
what
they're
does that
definitely-
mean? We just had this conversation too.
Like it wasn't giving because you guys like Colorado people. Like no offense, but
They're
like,
haters.
They're like vanilla, very like
Oh, we're not
shady.
vanilla.
And you guys were funny. I was like, okay, they're definitely people I could vibe with.
Oh, okay, because like I heard it. Our last episode, our guest was like, "Don't be Denver and go follow," and I'm like, "What does that mean?" But Denver don't show each other love.
They don't. They just be.
That's why I was like, when you
It's
said
hard.
that, I was like, "Oh, okay."
I don't know why, but I literally just like reposted something. Someone was like saying like it's so hard to shine in your own city
Mm-hmm.
because like it is what it is.
So I'm from California, y'all. So
Okay.
it's different out there versus
it?
out here. Out here, I'm
Ooh.
like, oh, okay, little interesting.
I'm dead. Okay, Cali shit. Fuck it.
We love Cali boys.
Well, I'm born and raised here, so
Period.
welcome.
Period.
Wait, how long you been here?
Since 2016.
Ooh, I was going through a bad heartbreak then, but welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2016 was my year.
No,
period.
that was you know how that Drake song "Looking for
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Revenge?
that
Oh,
was
Summer
my
16.
year.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
period.
Summer 16. I went hard.
Story of her life.
Revenge.
Anyways, so we did dig into your social media and all your stuff. So
I did.
Your channel has a variety of videos. It's like mukbangs, family trips, day in the life. Fuck, so much sugar
I'll be
daddy
doing it
to
all,
bed. Yeah.
honestly. Like,
Yeah, you've done it all, and because how old were you when you started doing content creation?
I was honestly like 12. I'm not even gonna lie. Like middle school, I
Yeah.
was
Poppin'.
doing social media because I feel like since I'm from California, that's like very. Everyone from California it's in them, especially if they're gay. If you're part of the LGBTQ plus, you're like, oh, I'm gonna just post, being because you get bullied in school, and so they're like, let me just go to like a
Let me go
different
to
outlet.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
social media is so nice. Well, back then.
Yeah.
So
No,
it
they're
was like,
vicious.
oh.
They're vicious.
Yeah, the internet right now is undefeated. Honestly, in
no,
my
I'd be like, ooh. It's a little crazy for me, but I'm like, oh, just don't read comments.
Too late. We did already.
That's the first thing I go. Is like, I check the comments.
You're like, what they saying?
I
What's the
know.
song called? Comments. Let me see. Sorry.
True, true.
No, for real, that's what it matters. And some people don't have their comments on.
Yeah, that messes up your algorithm though. If you shut them off, you won't get as many views. Cause I mean,
People gonna hate. We were just talking about this last time, remember?
and if you do, cause I've done that before, like on TikTok, I'll shut my comments off, and they'll like find a video where there's comments and comment from that video, like you shut the comments off, you little boy. I'm like, bruh, it's not that serious. Calm
Yeah.
down.
Could being a little punk bitch. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No, literally, they're like, you better come over here all oiled up. Like,
Wait,
oh.
so which one of your videos or pictures got like the most comments or likes?
It was okay. So I got canceled last year,
Oh
What?
shit! Canceled.
and I didn't know what was going on. So I was in California, and I put a video of me like going to a rave. So I was like in a little skirt and like fishnets, like very femboy, you know, giving. And I posted it, and then out of nowhere, like my friends were like, "Bruh, look at your comments, and everyone was just being homophobic. So I was like, "What happened?" And then I like dug because there was so many comments, and I was like, "Bro, what's happening? Like this can't be just because I posted me in a freaking fishnet and a little skirt." And so, do you know who Joey Swoll is? He's like a gym content creator. He always calls out people. So
Okay.
prior, like a week ago, I did a video, and I was like, "These guys keep staring at me, like, oh my god,
Oh
like."
shit!
And so he got a hold of it, and he was like, "Nobody's staring at you." And then he
Ah.
posted it. I know. I was like, "Let me be my little Delulu queen. Like, let me
Yeah,
my
mind
Delulu
your
toast choo choo.
business.
Period." And so everybody, like his little swarm of army, was like, they didn't care about the video. They were like, "Oh, you're gay. Like, you're dressed like that. Like, what are you? Are you a boy? Are you a girl?" Like, so it was just for like 2-3 months, literally.
Dang.
So what you
Even-
do? Did you like respond back or?
No, I like was like, what is going on? Only because it affected my real life. Like my gym reached out to me and was like, "Hey, like we've been getting so many calls, and people are like, you're over here posting people, and like you need to like, you know, we had like a
Can't
little
do shit.
meeting."
Can't do shit at
And
the
I was
gym.
like, that's what I was like. I don't care about social media. You can say or do whatever you want, but when it affects my real life, I'm like, wait a minute. Like I need to go to the gym. Hold on. Like you see
Yeah.
this peach? I gotta keep up with
Got
this.
some upkeeping to do.
Yeah. So I was like, wait a
Wow.
minute. So we had like a meeting, and he was like, we got over
damn,
like,
this serious?
yeah, girl. People were finding where because I post my whole life
Yeah,
on the
you
internet,
do,
so it's
yeah.
easy to find where I am. Like
Yeah.
So if my ops are watching this, pull up. Like y'all can find me. Be for real. So
Colorado.
literally, I'm like, I'm waiting. So they were calling my gym like, you need to cancel his membership, this and the third. And then thankfully the owner was like, I don't think anything you did was wrong, but just don't do it again.
Yeah.
But he did throw out there like, we did get over 100 calls saying like, we need to cancel your membership.
Damn.
I was like, where's my discount code? Because I put y'all on the map. Let's not
Oh.
say. but-
What? That's crazy. She was just telling us about the gym. Remember, you can't do shit out there.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that serious.
Yeah, it was.
Can you
but
tell I'm never at the gym?
the good thing that came out of it, all the little DL boys were all up in my DM, like all. Because honestly, this is problematic. But if he in the gym and he's like very muscular and stuff, he gay, he DL, all that testosterone,
What?
baby. He gonna look at
Damn,
me.
all
He gonna look at me.
all Chula's type.
He gonna look at me, walk
Better
by with
not
my
be.
little crop top, my little shorts, my
Oh my
jock
gosh.
strap, and he gonna be like,
I go-
oh.
She gonna text me
I
at night.
know.
She gonna text me at night. Hey,
No.
Hey.
Don't say
No.
that.
she'll be like, no.
I feel like there was only one gay guy who goes to my gym and he don't work there no more. But I swear he reminds me of that guy, Thick and Juicy, because the
Who
way
the
he like.
fuck is
Uh-huh.
thick and
Uh,
juicy? I think of a big buff dude in like a juicy pink
No.
one, like a set.
No.
What the
Thick,
fuck?
Thick and Juicy. He's off of RuPaul's Drag Race. He's
Mm.
like a. You know what I'm talking about, dude?
No, I don't.
No!
I don't watch
I thought you guys were
RuPaul.
gay.
I am. I'm not that
what-
gay.
Let me say,
I'm not one of them
Yeah,
gays.
yes,
I'm not one of them gays. I'm sorry. I'm up in the trap
Exactly.
house like, you outside, I got
Yeah.
you, boo.
I'm not gonna hang a fucking. I'm not gonna hang a fucking rainbow flag outside
Period.
my house.
If you give me anything rainbow, I'm gonna literally look at
Oh
you
my
like,
god.
Told you.
that's no.
Okay, point. I'm gonna write that down. Because
You're like rainbow cake for pride.
Well,
We
there's
got you.
there's some that do go all for it, but not
Yeah,
me.
I'm not like that either.
If you
I'm
ask
like,
me, it's just like, dude, we're
I'm
cool.
I'm like,
We
instead of
got it.
supporting these brands and their pride collection, give the money directly to me, to a gay. Period. Right? Don't you feel like that? Like, why are you gonna
Yeah.
go out and go buy a pride shirt? Like, just donate it to a gay. Like, directly.
I never thought of it that
help a
way.
gay out.
No, literally. I'm
No,
like-
there are type of gays like that. No, hey, do your thing. They're the reasons that they you're putting us on the map. You out there fighting for us. But like me, I'm just not gonna fucking one step man for all and just put a flag against.
Yeah,
flag.
no, that's
Just-
too gay.
I don't care.
You could just tell by my walk, like, oh yeah, he a queen, he an ally. Like I
Damn.
don't
A
need
little
no
sugar
pride.
in that
Like
tank.
period. It got too much. It's overflow sugar.
He said trap house.
Brown
at
sugar.
first. Tight. I'm about to get your number after this. We hang out and
Period.
chat.
I'll be like, you need that girl, I got you. No, if y'all really need that, y'all need to pull up. Period. Here, cause
Oh yeah.
drop
that's
the
both of
link. Period. Drop the addy. Where can they come?
Okay, you guys, make sure you're following our fucking Instagram first of all.
Period.
Aki Amanda podcast on all platforms. You can't miss us. Aki is spelled AQUE. Tap the fucking.
Period.
Yeah, please.
All right, so you're a content creator. So do you make all your own your edits, all that
Yeah.
stuff, everything?
Everything.
You taught yourself?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I watched a couple of your vlogs. I like that they're short. because
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
keep up with
right.
you.
It'd be
Yeah.
like when I get down to the editing, it's like an hour long. I'm like, bro, I just be talking. I'm like, shut the fuck up. So I'll like,
Yeah, the
like,
short clips
shut
are
it
good
down.
because
Yeah.
then people want to know like
They want to be
ooh.
engaged. They want to be
They're like, ooh, this first minute, I gotta see what's next.
yeah, you gotta like it's kind of like writing like a paragraph. You gotta like catch them, then have a good like storyline, and then a good finisher.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta keep the audience wanting more. Like, wait,
Are
what
we
happened?
talking about content creating or something else?
Just in general, if you're a content creator.
I was thinking, okay.
Wait, what were you thinking? I'm curious.
My mind was in the gutter.
Oh, girl, mine's staying there. It lives in there rent free. I'm like,
Oh.
damn.
Do you what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. Do you like make content on your phone? You use, like,
No, I use two cameras. So I have a Canon G7X, which I brought today. It's a little cute vlog camera.
Mhm.
And then for like my photos, all my photos on Instagram, all my videos on OnlyFans are from my Canon Rebel.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
on a phone or like
No, camera. I don't
No, bitch.
despise anyone who does phone content, but me personally, like I just have like
no.
a set
There's
standard,
so much
so I
shit
don't-
to do,
Yeah.
bitch. What the
Yeah.
fuck you saying over there?
Oh, because I'm like, Canon is a camera. We know
yeah.
that.
I was
What
like,
I'm
wait, girl, that's what we filming on right now. Oh no, that's a Sony. Never mind.
First of all I know is Sony's. My bad, okay, guys. Or a little
sorry.
damn, y'all. Dude,
I'm like, no, because I'm like, we do. Like, both of us are content creators and
hmm
we have photographers and shit, so maybe.
Yeah,
My bad,
it's like
girl.
Yeah,
and I
We'll-
feel
we'll
like
put you on. We'll put you on.
I'll
yeah,
use
we
my
will. I got you after
iPad.
this.
My phone, I got the iPhone 14 Pro, yo. That shit goes hard. But I just asked though. I was just wondering because
Yeah.
everyone does a different shit. I've
Mhm.
seen a lot of people do a lot of different shit. I've seen someone record their iPad or their laptop. Someone recently
Period.
just did off a DSi.
Oh, period.
Yeah,
that's iconic.
It was different.
DSi girlies.
That's why I just had to ask because like who knows shit.
Yeah. No, usually, I feel like because once you like get into that, you don't like iPhone quality.
If you could, this is my random question. Sorry, but if you could like. Would you like a camera staff following you around and just telling your life like a Kardashian? You know what I'm
crew.
saying?
I've done that before.
Oh,
and,
shit.
it depends what is the like event or what is the topic of the video.
Mhm.
So it depends. So like if I'm
Mm.
doing something where I know I don't want to be filming myself, like follow me around, like come watch me pee. Get that on the
Oh
OF
my
though.
god!
But, like, you know,
oh
like
my god!
get the all nitty gritty. But that is a lot
Send 'em to
of
me, too.
editing. Like if I'm my own editor,
yeah.
getting 2-3 hours of footage, I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
never know shit. I don't know how to do all that shit, so that's dope. I
It
mean,
is. It
I
is time
just-
consuming. It's
You gotta be patient.
yeah.
Fuck that. Yeah, that's definitely not me. That's what we got you.
Whoever
Yeah.
producer.
Shout out to the producer.
Hey, behind the
Ugh.
scenes.
For real. No, that's dope though. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. I would want a camera crew to follow me around.
Unless I'm like on a show,
Of
then
course
yeah.
you do.
I would. I have
No,
shit.
you put on a movie though.
No
Fuck
period.
with- I'll watch it.
Everyone says they live through my snaps. Like
Yeah.
literally, they're
period.
like,
we do.
they're like, bitch.
Stay the fuck home.
No, not even, not even, not even. They're just like, what's next? What are we doing next weekend? Like, I don't miss out on shit because of you. I'm just
Period.
the best time going out by yourself.
Hell
So
yeah.
You be going out?
Sometimes yeah. Not like
Yeah.
how I used to before, but
no
yeah.
clubs or
sometimes.
nothing.
No. I feel like I'm not in my era. Now I'm like, if I'm stepping out, you gotta pay me, or like it's gotta be
Damn.
like
Boss bitch.
It
raps
gotta
over
be. It's
here.
because it's a lot of fun. Like every time I go out, it's always some drama. It's always something. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
Maybe. Or, I mean, for people who don't know your channel, you're kind of going through some stuff right now. Healing.
Ooh,
you're in
yes,
your
girl. I'm in my healing
grieving.
era.
healing, grieving, all that, growing. I do want to just touch on this. I know it's a sensitive subject for you, but would you say, I mean, your content, you have everything, but we did not mention the funeral of your boyfriend who did pass away.
So I feel like I'm an open book, and I've always been open with my viewers and stuff, just because, you know, like, if it weren't for them, at the end of the day, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So clearly, like, I'm going to share that part of me, but a lot of people have seen my relationship because I was with Gabriel, who I met in Colorado. We were together for 5.5 years, and he did pass away actually in 2023 of November, literally a week before my birthday, like spot on a week before my birthday. I was like, damn, God, what the?
Yeah.
So clearly I shared that relationship, like, you know, vlogs, like he was always in my videos because like we were always together. But yeah, he did unfortunately pass away in a car accident. And yeah, so after that, I feel like the day he died, he genuinely took like my confidence with him. He took like my happiness with him. Like he took me with him, if that makes sense. Right. I don't know if you guys ever lost a loved one in your life, but like I'm grieving him, and I'm also grieving who I used to be. Right. Like this is a whole new version of me. Like I literally am like, wow. Like
yeah, you just lost somebody. Yeah. That's, you like that.
That was a part of your identity.
Yeah. Just once you found
that
out.
was my soulmate, y'all. Like y'all have no idea.
Okay, let's not make this a lie.
Yeah, I was like, let me not.
No, but let's talk about like, so when you posted that, would you say you went viral because of that?
Because I've been viral before because we would do like pranks and stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of people that would see those pranks, they were like, oh my gosh, I used to like when I would post that, you know, he clearly passed away. They're like, wow, I used to watch her on YouTube, like OMG. Just because a lot of the gays in the community, I felt like they would see our relationship and say, wow, because a lot of gays, they're not like, you know, committed, or they don't like, you know, it's rare to see a gay couple that's like all about them, like kind of, you know,
really
a long term and like not open, not like, no, it's, you know.
Yeah.
So a lot of gays were like, wow, I looked up to that. I hoped one day I could find love like that. Like the way he loved you, I wish I could love you like that. Because there's a lot of gay boys like me, and my man was literally like straight. You wouldn't even think he was like gay, you know. He clearly was, like, but he was very like trade, very.
That's what I was
like,
gonna say. What's the new word I learned? Trade.
Trade. Yeah, it was. He was giving trade. That's why a lot of people that were like me,
Tell
like very
trade
feminine. Trade is when the man is clearly gay, but you can't tell he's gay. So like trade is if I like pull up like, what's good, ma? Like, you got a Snapchat? That's a red flag. Don't ever let a man ask you for Snapchat. First of all, like we are grown. We are grown. Why are you asking for my Snapchat? Like
I don't want everyone to know my number.
True.
That's
not everyone knows my number.
Too, but still,
we're red flags.
I'm
like, what's your Snap?
I don't even save the combos on Snap.
I feel like Snapchat. Which we in high school, Bookie? You want a streak? Like
I never met somebody who told me no.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe
it's because
that's
I
what
think
you attract.
Probably. I'll try this weekend again. I'm gonna ask for the
I got
number.
you. I'll be your wingman. I'm like,
you could change your number so many times. You can't change your Snapchat.
I've never changed my number. Ever since I moved to Colorado and got a Colorado number, it stayed.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've changed it 8 times.
Damn, you got some stalkers.
Yeah,
bad.
You can tell.
The last guy who got my number, he says, "Stop asking for her. This is not her number." Yeah, for real. My bad, dude. Shit. He's probably like, "What the fuck?"
That's funny.
He's like, girl, you need to pay my phone bill this month because
he's over me. Gained another fucking hater.
Oh my goodness. So, do you ever regret sharing so much of your life on the internet?
No, I don't regret like my past sharing, but as like today, I know not to share a lot of things. I'm not as open now. As
you gotta be careful these days.
Yeah, and back then I didn't care. I was like, period. Like this was paying my bills.
What's on the internet stays on the internet.
Literally, literally.
Oops. My ass is on there. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry.
I've been good. My real name ain't on none of this social media shit. It's funny.
That's
that's scary.
He said he's the FBI, so watch out.
Period. I can find you, what I was saying before we started. I'm telling you.
Nah, you won't find me. Promise.
I could find you quick. You're
well,
gonna be like,
now,
I'm gonna be on your grandma's Facebook. Like, yeah, look at her when she was young.
Yeah.
Look at her with her long
she
hair.
She just roasted a throwback too. You were so cute. I think it.
Everyone's like, you got a nice 5 head. I'm like, thanks.
Thanks. That's Ransom in a dress. How cute.
That shit was horrible. But it was. I looked cute. I still posted it. I looked all cute. Shit. That's funny.
That's funny.
You're a hater.
So with you putting your life out there like that and you pick and choose, do you ever want to go ghost?
Sometimes, yeah. I've
Nice.
tried before, but I'm like, bruh, the bills are due. Like, since
Yeah.
that's like my income, it's like I have to like, keep posting. And there was a point in time where I genuinely was forcing myself because I'm like, girl, I'm about to get evicted. Like, if I'm not out here making money, like these bills are gonna keep coming and coming and coming. So, but now at what I'm at, like where I'm at now, it's like, okay, I'm like falling back in love with posting again.
So when you say post, like, cause you get paid from all your platforms, or is it just one?
So mainly technically it is all of them because I mean I use all my platforms to promote myself.
Right.
But the biggest two right now, the number one is OnlyFans, period.
Hey.
And just to clear it up, I started OnlyFans in 2017. I'm an OG creator. I ain't no
Ah,
bandwagon that hopped on. No, I'm not.
Hey.
I'm not throwing shade.
Doing
But
the
I'm like,
Tina dance.
baby, I was on OnlyFans
Leave me
before
alone.
it was even OnlyFans. Like
Yeah.
before it was like so normalized. Nowadays,
Yeah.
everybody got OnlyFans. Your grandma got an OnlyFans. Like, period.
Grandma, you selling pussy on
Damn.
Period.
Dirty hoe.
So it's OnlyFans and then YouTube and then like just collab like brand deals.
Okay. Okay.
But like all my other platforms I use to promote those that make me money.
Mm.
So it's a little, it could get stressful, but I'm thankful I'm able to like,
I got a question. It's not on here, but I got a question. None of my
You're not
questions are on the
allowed.
paper.
You're not
You're
allowed.
like,
I'm
cut her
kidding.
mic.
Well,
No, she's the show. Go
no.
ahead.
So I was going through your TikToks,
Uh-huh.
the little ransom wonder, looking at your page. I don't know if you.
I
get
don't
those.
ever look at that.
Yeah,
I don't.
I
If you
do.
view my
I
story,
do.
I don't click. I don't do all. I ain't got
Ooh.
time for all that.
I
If it ain't making
I
me
ain't
money
popping
like
like
that,
you, but I'm like, ooh.
I don't be doing all that. I'm like, oh, you did, cool.
I was going deep. I was just going deep. I was going down.
Yeah, I post a lot. Like,
yeah, but
oh
I was
my
just,
god.
I was just going deep to see like just random. Okay?
Uh-huh.
But I ran into a TikTok that said you were like homeless or something.
Oh, okay. I honestly
Because I was reading the comments.
I'm
The comments had me
I
dead.
know, the
Oh my gosh.
those.
Wasn't one of them was like, was he even really homeless?
Yeah, they be like, oh my god.
How do you have a
OMG.
camera, but you can't?
Yeah, they're like,
Ah.
no, there was a point in time, I was homeless. Like, I genuinely was homeless. I'm a Scorpio. I'm hard headed. So, like, I don't like asking for help. So,
Right.
I'm like, you got to figure it out. Like, you're a grown adult. Like, figure it out.
Right.
And I know now I'm like learning to know it's okay to ask for help when you genuinely need it. But at that time, I was like, I'm be in the
We were
street,
young.
baby. Like,
So were you sleeping in your car or something?
yeah, technically, yeah.
Okay.
And then I went to a shelter and they were like, you got 2 dogs, baby. We can't accept you. And I was like,
Oh no.
I know. And I was like, all right then, girl.
Was that here in LA or out not here? But is that LA
No, this
or
is in
Kelly?
Colorado.
Was it?
Yeah, this is recent, girl.
Really?
Recent.
Why does
I was still grieving, like just no motivation, like.
Yeah, and I was reading all the comments. People were just like so brutally mean.
I'm
I was
surprised
just
they
like,
weren't trying to give you money though, because whenever people post that, they're like, "Oh, I'll send you $1. Here's my cash app."
Some people did reach out on Cash App, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, thank you." Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to, but it is here. Or I would just say, like, get my OF. I would rather them do that than give me an actual handout, because
Yeah.
at least they're getting something out of it.
get that big old peach, he said.
Ooh.
I'm versed, so they might see something else big.
Ooh.
I know that's right,
Oh shit!
Hey,
Shit just got real in this
careful.
bitch.
cause I brought my strap today. Period. I keep that
It's
thing
strapped
on
to
me.
him though.
I keep that thing on me.
You don't have to put it in the
Oh.
backpack. Sorry, SS.
Ew. Ew, that's just
Oh my
funny.
God.
That's fucking funny.
I have a question for you now that we're on that. Do you have a strap?
Get her, get her.
No. I'm not gonna say it now, but you get that 8
That-
inch in the
we all gotta know.
closet.
We gotta know.
That
We all
8 inch
know
in the
that.
closet. Right?
All I want to know is if you
just said
hypothetically had one, how often do you clean it?
Damn, we just got into this. Remember we just talked
I'm
about
curious. I'm curious.
Honestly, like after you're done
After every
and you gotta leave, whether it was nice or not, I'm like, okay, all happy
Oh,
cleaning
okay.
it. Like that was nice.
Because I ain't even gonna lie. I'm clearly a
was
guy. There's
nice.
times where I'll be like,
I ain't necessarily put it in a boiling thingy.
She's
you know,
a kettle. She's a get the kettle. Get the Dawn dish soap.
she's all smiling and like, she's on her fingers like, should I call her back? Should I spin the block again?
Fuck no, she likes to
like
keep the
this.
smell on her.
if you see me doing this,
She gonna come in tomorrow. We're gonna like, what's that smell?
damn.
You're gonna be like, is the sushi I had still here that I ate right now?
Oh
Is
my
that left over?
Okay, hold on.
Oh fuck.
It's clean. And it smells nice.
It's clean. She washes it right.
Ain't no
before-
fishes.
Fish and pennies, y'all. Fish and pennies.
Oh hell no.
Hey, remember, don't wear Fruit of the Loom, right?
Yeah,
Nah.
Fenty only.
Period. Or none.
Oh yeah.
All right, now back to you, man. Back to you over here.
Oh my god.
Shit, you're funny. You're a funny one.
Do people recognize you? Would you say you get recognized a lot?
Yeah. There's times where like I'll go like get fast food and they'll give me the food for free and I'm
For
like,
real?
oh, period. Yeah. And I
Dang.
know the specific spots, so I'll be like, oh, let me go get some free food. Like, let me pull up purposely at this
Yeah.
time around.
He got it like that.
But
Dang.
yeah, it's like I
We'll
don't.
get there.
I'm kind of used to it though. Especially in
yeah?
California, like when I go visit back home, I'm like, bro, like y'all over here acting like I'm Ryan Gosling. Like, calm down, like calm down. Just a little fanboy from Riverside, California.
Not the
but
Riverside. Let me
That's
find
where
out.
I'm from.
Jenny 69's homeboy over here.
Period. I'm like, soy la 69.
What the fuck?
Let's not say.
Oh my
He's
god.
funny.
Do you want to ask this last one?
Oh, the last one.
Not the last one, but
Okay.
15.
Ready?
Yep.
What do you want people to know about you, and how do you want to be viewed?
Ooh, y'all getting deep. Honestly, I don't know. Never got asked that before. I feel like the only thing I can say is that I'm like living proof that you could have everything like you want in the world and you could have it all taken away from you and still be going even though like your life kind of stopped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
You
got
still
it.
find motivation and little things to keep going.
You got
Right.
to.
Period.
You got
Because
to.
why? Because everybody got a sad story. Get up and make some money. Like,
Yeah, everybody does.
be sad about it, but don't let it. Don't stay there.
It's like
Right.
everybody has a story, but not everybody breaks through and makes through. You know what I'm saying?
Period. I always say that. I'm like, there's people that if they were in my situation, they would fold.
It's
So
hard.
that's
Some
why I'm
people,
like-
some people really have a hard time. It's crazy because I'm a go-getter, so sometimes I sit there and I'm just like it's not that hard, but people really just
Yeah,
struggle.
I was a born a hustler. Like
Yeah.
I was a
Mm.
person selling chips in high school. Like
Selling happy crack,
Yes,
the Kool-Aid.
selling-
Oh fuck.
selling
Crack,
everything.
Twixies.
Literally, like I will get the bag. Like I gotta do what I gotta do. If it's selling food, selling this ass, like I'm
Damn.
going to get the bag. Like the
Hell
lights
yeah.
are not gonna get turned off. Point blank in a
Hey.
period.
Damn, see,
Never
that's
again.
good. That's good. That's dope. Well,
It's
Wow.
expensive though. Let me say that. Like expensive ass.
I was
I'm not over
waiting.
here on
I
Colfax.
was waiting.
No.
I was waiting for
Like,
that.
No, don't hit me up talking about no. I just had to make that clear.
I'm dead.
Funny.
You ever thought about being a stripper?
A go-go, yeah, because I mean,
What's
well,
a
they're
go-go? At
like
the
a
raves?
go-go dancer. No, like at gay clubs, gay bars.
I don't
You're
wanna
there
do that.
dancing, they tip you. You're like in a jock strap. I've had a few bars in Denver reach out to me like, oh, you want to be a little go-go?
Go down Broadway. It's a bunch of that's the whole gay thing though.
Mhm.
So I took my cousin one time and when we went to the gay club, they made the guys go in free and the girls had to pay. And my cousin
Period. That's
straight.
how it
He
should
was
be.
so happy. He was like, "Yeah, let these bitches pay."
Oh my God.
I didn't have to pay though. I got
That's
lucky,
funny.
but that was a good time. So go check out Broadway if you want to be a stripper.
Maybe you got to take me this weekend. Go
Ooh.
Snapchat. Let them know. Let
Party?
them know.
No, we're having a B-day party. It's
Period. Oh, it is your
Fuck, in the
birthday.
snow. In the
Hey.
motherfucking
In the
snow.
blizzard.
Girl, I
Hoes
don't
get
care.
cold.
No, y'all seen my Halloween costume? I don't care. I'll go out
Hey,
in some
A hoe
panties.
never gets cold.
Period. I was cold that night, but yeah. I'll still push it through because I was like, you're a bad. I was in my head like, you're a baddie, you're a baddie.
Oh,
All
shit.
shivering.
You're not cold. You're not
I'm
cold.
like, you're not cold.
Shit, you're not taking my jacket, that's for sure.
That's funny.
Don't ask. That's the kind of play I am. Like, you're cold? Yeah. You're a
You're
dumb
like, damn, you
bitch.
should have brought a jacket.
Damn, bitch. I ain't fucking up my fit tonight. Shit.
You sav. So out of all, like, what's the most repeated hate comment you get all the time? What would you say?
I feel like before it used to be like, oh, you're using your boyfriend's death for clout. When in reality, I would always post with him alive. It's just y'all want to comment because he's dead now.
Yeah.
So it's
Uh-huh.
like, it's kind of like, like why wouldn't I want to post going to see him? Because it's kind of, in a way, I get comfort because it's like if I'm filming normally with him here. Because I would always film and he would be next to me.
Right.
So in a way, it's like if I'm at his grave having a little mukbang, it's like, he's here too. So
Right.
I like that. That was cute, though.
What's like the best comment you've ever got and you remembered it forever?
That ass is growing and that ass is thick. Period. That I be eating. Oh no! When they be assuming I got a BBL, I be like, oh my god.
Oh, you're
yes,
natural.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
natural. From the neck down, I'm natural.
Are you an only child?
No, I have 3 brothers. One little one that's 11, and then 2 older that's 29 and 30.
And how's your relationship with them?
Good.
Good.
They were the first. My 2 older brothers were the first ones I came out to. I'm like, I'm gay. They're like, boy, we know you don't ever bring no bitches home. They were like, we know. They literally were like, if a man messes with you, let us know.
Oh,
And
that's
2,
what's
they'd
up.
always be like, is my homeboy? I'd be like, yeah, he.
Damn.
Oh my
That's why sometimes I wouldn't even tell him because I'm like, that's your boy from the vlog.
Dead.
He over here.
It's crazy because I be hanging out with some like a few gay guys, and I don't ask for the tear nut. And like so last summer we were just chilling, and like I was with my gay guy friend, and he crossed his legs. We're at the pool, and he goes, mm-hmm. And I was like, what? He's all like, mm-mm. You don't want to know. You wouldn't even believe me anyways. And I'm like, just tell me,
shit.
bro. Like, what? Like, he's like,
I like how you're sitting
yeah,
there.
that's how he was. That's
know,
how he
like,
was.
ooh.
He was just like this crisscross applesauce. He goes, mm-hmm. You see him right there, muscular man.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, what about him? She goes, DL.
Oh,
I
fuck.
don't fuck that. I was
Oh
like, no.
my god.
Period. I'm telling you.
And they always tell me things I don't want to know. I'm like, I don't know my homeboys did that to you. Like, these gangster to me. Like, the
No,
fuck?
yeah. Whenever I tell my friends, they're like, "What?" They're so clueless. They're
It
like,
is.
"What?"
It is.
Because I think as like a girl, you don't think like, "Oh, he taking it in the butt. He over there."
No,
And
really
all
don't.
I'm gonna say is,
Oh fuck.
men that identify as straight give the best head. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm clearly gay. Gay boys, I'll be like, "Well, you gay? And you just get off of me. Let me hit this straight boy up." Oh my god.
It's like being lesbian and going to the straight girls.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the same thing because I've always
You'd
said
be like,
that.
how you know how to do this?
I'd be like, "Damn, you sure this
It's
your first time?"
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You were shy
Oh,
earlier,
yeah.
huh?
I am
You
shook.
were shy earlier. Sorry.
That's
Sorry, Trula.
crazy. You know what? That's why I'm gonna be single forever.
I know for real.
You're not safe anywhere, baby.
Fucking
No.
A. Fuck
It's
me.
something in the Colorado water. Period.
I bet you they say that in like Wisconsin.
They say that in
Fucking-
California a lot. They're like, the water out here be turning men gay because there's so many straight
My
identifying men.
I like
that are-
Arizona girls and Miami girls.
Oh, period.
Look
Hey, hit her up. You've seen that
Mm.
signal.
at these. Look at these braids, baby.
Period.
That's not
Don't
the
play
only
with
thing
her.
That's tight.
This is
Period.
this is yacht vibes. What's up?
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right, let's get it back on track. So, how do you shut down the haters that say all that ugly shit to you?
I just don't read the comments.
You don't?
I don't. I'd be like, oop. Like, people in my life are always like, oh my gosh, look. Or they be wanting to like clap back for me.
Mhm.
Even my mom, she's like, I be wanting to.
Yeah.
And this was like when I first started, like, getting popping on social media, like
Right.
years ago. So I would always tell her, like, no, like, I don't even read them. So she'll tell, like, my aunt, like, literally my family would, like, read my comments and be like,
Whoa.
and so I'm like, no, don't. Like, if I don't respond, you shouldn't. If it don't bother me, you shouldn't.
Okay.
They just love you.
Yeah, I'm
They
like,
really
what?
do.
They be the main first ones, first views. I'm like, damn.
'Cause I was
Might as well
telling-
follow.
I was telling her because like we get haters too on here, but
Do
you
we?
still watching. But at the
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, like we can't keep them all. Like
Period.
If
And
it's
if you
real
don't have,
life.
if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. I'm just saying, your haters are your motivators.
right.
Because at the end of the day, I've never met a hater that don't ask for a picture in real life, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, wait a minute.
It's
This
not.
you?
It's not even that. Cause like, let's say like my hater, a friend says like this podcast is popping. The
Mhm.
hater's gonna be like, let me see. Even though they don't believe,
Yeah.
they're still gonna watch it.
Period. They're
Yeah.
gonna give you that view.
Yeah. I still got your view, bitch.
Ooh, suck on that.
I got another question too. So, you're gay, obviously. How do you
How do you know?
How do you,
Wait, what?
how do you handle
What?
when girls like want to fuck you?
I take that as a compliment,
They
just like as
do?
a girl.
Tell me how they will hit on you.
Because
Go
I
ahead,
clearly am
start.
like muscular. I'm in the gym every day.
and they can grind on him, and they can lean
Yeah.
like
do.
When I haven't made out with a girl in years, but when I would, it'd be like girl on girl. In my head, I'm like, we're girls.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm drunk.
I just got a dick.
Yeah. I'm like, it's a little dead right now because you're a girl, but like,
For real? what if she bent over? It's just straight butthole. Would that make a difference?
no, I'm gonna be like, girl, why the fuck that roast beef popping out? Like, put that away.
Oh my
Get your strap.
Oh my god. So you do it if she was strapped up.
No, I don't. I think it's kind of like how a like hetero man is like thinks and sees it as like if you get hit on by both genders, that's like a flex. I see it as that. I'm not like I could say like you're
Not
like when I
flex.
walked in, I was like you're a baddie, period, you're thick, but
Yeah.
I'm not like sexually attracted to you.
Were you
Right.
sexually
But if there was, like-
attracted to me?
Girl, bye. You more femme than her. Don't play. You more girly than her. Don't play.
I wish.
But if I seen a guy that's my type, I'm just like, damn, like he could be sweating, musty, and I'm like, bro, that's so like I'm just attracted to like masculinity and like
Okay.
testosterone.
Look
Ooh,
at
cock.
So will
Literally.
you date a girl who's turning
A
trans?
female to male?
Yeah.
No,
No?
no. There's some that I'm like, what? You fine, but I'm not because I like,
You're like,
I
man.
like things poking me,
I was
and
just
I do
asking.
the poking. Don't get it wrong, but
But wait, I thought I seen a video that said that you were transitioning. Is that true?
no. Okay,
Oh,
that.
shit. say
Girl,
this
let's not
shit.
get into the trans phase because
I
the
need to
amount
shop
of
for
men,
this
the
shit.
amount of men that would hit me up like, "Oh, you're a girl, you're a girl." So I was running from my grief. So I was like, if I become a girl, like a trans girl, I'm like creating this new persona,
Okay.
and I won't have like the trauma that I have. So I was like running from that. Girl, I was popping too. So let me. I was a baddie as a girl. Period. That's what I knew. I was like, period. I could do both. But it was just like an escape from grief. Like I was like, you know what? Let me do this. So I would go with men that identified as straight, but I was just a fetish. It was like a whole other world that I was
Damn.
like, damn, this is not it.
Yeah.
They would sit there and be like, "You're a girl."
Oh my god.
They're like, "This
Jerking
is
me off.
They're like, "This is your lady stick." I'm like,
Your
"What?"
lady stick.
I would tell them too. I'd be like, "I'm a whole boy in a wig." They're like, "Princess, stop. You're a
Dude, I
girl."
have a big old dick too. You guys hit me.
No. They be and it be the men you would never guess too. They be like, "Bend me over." Like they think it's not gay because you look like a girl. I don't know why, but
That is, you know what? I heard that too. So do you know what the Mon Chalet is?
Mm-mm.
No, it's a swingers hotel here in
Oh,
Colorado.
okay, yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah,
So
I've got invited to one of those, but when I was trans, quote
Yeah.
unquote, and it was like for trans girls.
Yeah. So I was having a conversation with my homie, and he's older.
He experienced
A lot, exact. He's seasoned. So he was like, it's not gay. He's like, I met the most beautiful woman, but she had the biggest dick I've ever seen. He's like, it fucked with my mind. He's like, it was weird. And then he was like, well, I sucked dick. That doesn't make me gay. I was all, that makes you gay as fuck. You suck that
period.
person off. I'm like, that's
Literally.
gay. That's gay as fuck. And he's like, well, he didn't put it inside of me. I just sucked him off. And I'm like, fool, you're gay. That's
I
the gay
think
thing.
too, because I would always ask these men too when they're like, "Oh, it's my first time being with like a trans girl," because clearly I was identifying as trans, and they'd be like, "I just stumbled across porn and it was like a bomb girl and she had a dick," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "What?" Like,
So they have titties, but then they have a big old cock.
yeah, and I
That's
didn't
like
have no
me.
titties, I didn't have nothing, but I had ass, and I
Yeah.
was pretty. Like face
That's
card
like
never
me
declines.
hitting you up and be like, I met this bitch and I sucked her dick. You'd be like, huh? Like
So you're
what?
straight?
Yeah, that's like if I fuck a
Yeah.
female to male, that's like I'm bi, because that's still vagina at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is.
Life is crazy right now.
That is insane.
Life is
I don't judge, so don't think. You
So
know.
is he gay or not? Is he gay or not for sucking dick?
Me personally, if whatever you identify, that's what you identify as. As long as you're not hurting nobody, you could say you gay straight. But in my head, I'm like he gay.
See, is
But
he
I'm
gay?
not gonna say you're gay, because if you're like you're straight, okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not gonna
That's why I'm like,
argue.
it's fine, but you're gay.
Yeah, in your head, you're like noted.
gay.
Gay. There
Whatever.
we go.
But I think Dyke on Dyke's gay too, so
You think so?
I do. I don't know.
Are you a
why.
touch me not? We going there because after that
No.
comment, I'm like, are you a touch me not?
No, I'm
'Cause-
definitely-
Ooh,
no.
see, this is
I'm
why he's on the
definitely-
pod. This griller ass.
Because all the viewers want to know. They're like,
No, I'm
touch me.
definitely not a no. And I don't understand that, but like you said, do you? That's
Uh-huh.
cool. No, not me. Hell no. It's crazy. It's crazy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that? You trying to say something? Hell no, I love women. I love women. But guys, y'all could be handsome.
Hey,
shit.
she's
I
a
don't do all
gold
that.
star. Back the fuck up.
Back the
period.
No, sir. No, I don't want no candy. Get the fuck
Oh
away
my
from me.
god. Oh my god.
No.
Okay, so let's read some of the questions that people wrote under your
They wrote you?
Y'all did the digging. I
I
don't even
did.
know
I
these because
read-
I don't
I'm
even read my own
excited.
comments.
Okay. It says, you said you're not okay with dating, but are you okay with being a hoe?
Yep.
Okay,
It's
define a hoe. See, we need this viewer column right now because I need
What's
to.
their at?
I think I deal with a lot because clearly I'm an OnlyFans creator,
Yep.
and I show it all, baby. There's not an organ or a hole that is not on the internet that you cannot. Well, you
I
gotta
give
pay
you
to
props
see it,
too. I couldn't do
period.
it.
I don't know.
You
I-
have
I did it
confidence.
I started OnlyFans in 2018. Well, no, like 2017, but like I got popped in 2018 because that's when I like promoted it.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it for a long time, so it's not nothing new. So a lot of people don't know the research, so they're like, "Oh, like your boyfriend passed away. My previous boyfriend passed away, and you're like already bouncing on new, you know."
yeah, yeah.
But it's
I
like the
did read
bills are
that.
due, baby. The bills are due.
and
Like,
he
Yeah.
knew, and he knew you did OnlyFans, right?
yeah, we did it together. We would do collabs. Like it wasn't
Can people write you?
What do you
like,
mean?
like
message?
message. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be getting some. Oof.
Really?
But they don't
crazy shit.
use their, like, some people don't use their real name. It's like user 639.
Yeah, and but you could track it.
Sorry.
I'm telling you, I be knowing, girl. I be knowing.
I want to see. I want to
be
see.
knowing
I want to see who my
men,
fans are.
I'm sorry, but men are dumb. I'd be like, girl, who is Patty Cake 143? And then I look and I'm like, oh, the email. Let me look this up. Oh,
I don't ever dig that
It's
far.
Mr.
I do.
Daniels
Well,
from
not no
fucking
more,
summer
but
school. Shit.
if they're giving me good money and
Ooh,
asking for like
damn.
certain
You know
requests,
what?
I'm
We're
like,
gonna
oh,
hang out after this. I want to
period.
see.
I got you, girl. I don't gatekeep.
Damn. I don't subscribe to all that. I
Mhm.
should.
I've
Maybe
honestly
I'm
never
missing out.
subscribed to an OnlyFans either.
No.
I've never, cause I guess I'm like handsome privileged. I don't like. I could just if
Yeah,
I
they come
really
to
wanted
you.
it, I would just DM him
Ooh.
and he's gonna be like, oh my god, let's collab. Like,
Damn.
it's. Kind
I
of,
mean, I get the free links, but it's mostly honestly because sometimes I'm like, I need new ideas. Like, how are these?
Yeah.
I want the bitches that make a lot more money than me. I'm like, what are they doing that I need to do better?
You know what? That's comparing though. That's bad. That you
Why?
can't do that because you're comparing. Because you're your own person. Everybody has their own type.
Yeah.
What I do is whatever's making me the most money, like
Whatever's
a video
making him
or
horny.
whatever people are requesting or they like to see. I'm like, I
Yeah.
need to do more of that.
Well, see, I mean, like my fans personally, they want. I'm like 20 gets you in the door, homeboy. You gotta
Period.
pay extra. Like the fuck, you're not gonna see nothing for 20. But you
For
guys
real.
will like what you see, so make sure you go subscribe.
Period.
If I had an OnlyFans and you guys like,
You never know. We might be doing a collab coming soon.
Ah!
If I had an OnlyFans, you see me throwing water balloons at
Teaching y'all
cars and
hoes how-
shit.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make a separate OnlyFans.
I will do a Patreon.
Patreon. We're gonna teach you all how to cook. OnlyPans.
Ah.
That's good.
Well,
that's good.
let's keep this on the fucking same train here. It says, what's the craziest request you've ever gotten on OF?
I think getting flown out and like, so in the gay community they call it scat, and that's like poop play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? They wanted you to send
Yeah,
them
they
your
wanted.
scat?
It was like a specific meal I had to eat, and then it was like a specific coffee table that was glass, and I had to like do a specific way, and I had to like poop while they were under the table. But I didn't.
Poop?
Yeah,
Like take a shit?
yeah,
yeah,
like
like
diarrhea,
on a table?
corn.
Diarrhea, corn?
Yeah. And it was a good lump sum, but I was like, I don't know, like is this worth it? So it was
Fuck.
like, no,
You did it.
no, I didn't.
Oh.
I think
Oh.
the one below that is like pee play, but that's normal.
Okay, see my
Okay, R.
And I
Kelly?
did that with my previous
R.
man. I
Kelly.
was up in there. Like when you love somebody, I'm like, baby, put that pee all on me. It tastes like apple juice.
Oh hell no.
Period. After
Damn.
I
Is that
got paid good
asparagus?
for that. I was like, ooh.
I love apple
What's
juice.
that
doing
smell?
that. I'm fucking dead.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
fucking dead.
And that was a hairstylist from LA that
Wanted the
did
poop?
that requested that. Period. And it was my boyfriend, so it was not like a random guy. So I was like,
Okay,
you know,
cool.
let's try
Oh,
it new and let's
she
you
all
know.
killed their mood.
That's
She's all,
crazy.
oh.
No, well, so it's funny because you talk about that. That's the second time I've heard that. We have a homegirl. She's like in the porn industry,
Period.
and somebody asked her for scat cookies. They wanted her to shit.
And make cookies out of
and
it.
yeah, and send it to him. And but he'd be weird though. He'd be so sketchy about it and like flake out.
Mm.
And he'd be like, and she's like 500 for a batch.
500. That's
Yeah.
low, but maybe 500 for some socks.
No, because I was like, how would he even know what you'd sent? And
Yeah,
like, you
true.
could totally scam the fuck out of him.
Just get dog shit.
I know
Oh.
exactly.
I have
But
dogs,
she-
so I'm like, ew.
I would do that. I'd be like, come here. Start shitting. There we go.
Just pick it
Start
up.
picking it up. Have the girl I'm dating. So what's you can throw all this shit away?
Oh
baby,
my
hold
God.
on.
You're like, calm down, girl. Leave it. Don't
Okay.
touch it.
Oh fuck. Okay, we're getting signaled. Wrap it up here shortly. No, but so anyways, she didn't end up doing it. But that guy kept like bugging her, and then he'd delete his Facebook or delete
Gee.
whatever.
Facebook is crazy.
And then she's like, you know what? he gave her $50 and she's like, this is my inconvenience fee because you're fucking wasting my time.
Period.
And she blocked him.
No, literally. I think I've been in the game for so long. I know when a man's about it. If he really about it, he's gonna send the first time you ask.
I always
Point blank in a
get lied
period.
to, and it's
Yeah.
always a scam when I do.
If
When
it's
they
taken-
ask me to be their sugar baby, I'm like, yeah. They're like, but you guys send me 40 now. I'm like,
They're like, no, those are scams. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
hitting you up on Instagram talking about be my sugar baby.
I
No.
know, huh? I fell for it like 4 times, but
We all think we're popping. Like, damn, they want me. Yeah.
nah, I just block them now. I'm like, shut up, bitch.
Gosh.
So be careful on your snap if you have one.
Snapchat hates OnlyFans creators.
Really?
I got like
Oh.
8 of my
For
Snapchats deleted. Yeah.
Damn, don't say that because
I'm IP blocked. I'm IP blocked. Snapchat is paying to make sure I'm not on there.
Oh shit!
I'm IP fucking blocked.
Damn,
Dang.
Jesus.
All right.
This is wild. This is juicy.
I love it. It is.
Damn, well, we're getting all the answers we need.
Okay, so
Shit.
this one, we got 2 left, and then we're at the end. So it says, most recently, you've posted honor and glorifying God videos. What do you have to say to the guy who commented, aren't you zesty? How can you honor God?
All I have to say is repent and accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, because he's not going to sit here and ask you about my sins. Let that sink in.
We all
You
got
could.
it.
I've always been Christian. I just don't be open about it because people are like, "You're gay. How are you Christian?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Baby, the pastor is the main one. Like, come here, Chris. Come here.
Yeah,
Oh
Let's
my
get this
God.
prayer on."
Yeah.
Like, baby.
it's true.
Praise
Period.
this
God
God.
made me the way I was, and
Only you
Period.
gotta talk to him.
everybody got their own skeleton.
Everybody gotta
so
sit down in that chair and talk to him. So
I know that's right.
And
What
guys
about
are
you?
vicious. You guys are vicious in the comments.
they
They
are.
do be. I'd be like, ugh.
We
Even
be-
though I don't read them, but from here, when you sent me the question, I was like, damn, they say that? I was like, what video?
What
I was like,
video?
what video?
I was
Yeah.
riding my scooter that day. The fuck?
I was like, damn, I just posted and went to bed.
That's funny.
I'm
All
fucking
right.
dead.
Last one. You want to ask it?
Make it juicy, girl.
Yeah, but wait, I had another question. Hold on, wait. What's zesty?
Zesty's
but
like, gay.
gay.
But then again, there's men that you're like, oh, he's zesty. Sassy, like you over here smoking hookah and
That's
like,
new, zesty.
yeah.
I've been hearing it, but like, I don't be saying that.
I just think that's
if you
zesty. Like if a man, straight identifying man is like, give me the hookah, or like if he blocks you, that's so zesty.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
I
Girl,
know.
why are you
Something.
blocking? Like that is so zesty.
The last one you said?
Last one, yeah.
Oh, she would make me read the biggest paragraph. Check
No,
my grammar.
it's the last sentence. Wait.
Okay, I was about to say, about to hit my grammar. So, all right, here we go. Ready? Let me not cover my beautiful face. My bad.
Period. Let the world see.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mom. It says, best advice you can give to someone who is dealing with grief.
To don't expect it to get better because it doesn't get better. You just get better at handling it every day. And a 2-parter. And the days where you feel like really low and like it's hitting you the most, don't run from it. Sit in it and then just know, don't stay in it, because you could be sad all you want, but life is going to keep spinning and you don't want to look back and be
Preach.
like, damn, I regret being so sad and not doing things because look at how many years passed. Look at how much time passed.
Yeah.
So
Health.
that's
You
what I
gotta
got to
be healthy.
say.
Okay.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Zesty.
Period.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Zesty.
Ooh.
Well, go ahead and tell them again where they can find you.
You could find me. Well, if
In
you
your man's bed, bitch. It's
No,
like-
the DM. I ain't that easy. Colorado men don't be like that. Unless you're a
Ooh.
Nugget player, let's not say. Let's not say.
Damn.
Let's not say.
I hope it's not my favorite guy. So I'm just kidding.
Y'all be surprised. We go. Y'all should have been like, give me your phone. Let me go through the DMs.
Oh my
'cause
gosh.
Y'all would have been like,
that.
oh my god. But you can find me at Christopher_Huizar. That's Huizar. I know I'm Latino. I'm just, wet or whatever. And you could just on my Instagram, you can find my link tree and or you could Google search me. You're gonna be like, damn.
You
Just-
you don't
real
respond easily though.
No. If you don't have a blue check mark, maybe not. I don't see.
What?
I don't get notified
You
about it.
answered us.
Well, yeah, because I followed y'all first. I followed y'all.
You
did.
You
Hey,
can
you
pay
heard
for that
that.
blue check mark, but we're gonna do it.
Period.
Normal.
Or you could have got registered first and then.
Nah,
but
we're gonna
it's
do
too
this
late
right.
for that.
Shit.
Anyways, follow
Started from the
us.
bottom.
Let's not say. Let's not say.
Zesty.
But hey, that doesn't mean don't shoot your shoot your shot. You got to keep trying a little.
Yeah.
You
send
never
some money.
know.
Dust yourself. I'm
Send some-
trying.
Period. We love a consistent king.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks for coming by. Showing
Thanks
love.
for having me
I
hope you had a
on.
good
It
time.
was fun. It was honestly fun. I
Hell
love you
yeah.
guys' energy.
Yes.
good. good.
All right. We want to shout out to our official sponsor, Be Good Dispensaries, for hooking it up,
See, I
taking
never
care of
finish it.
us.
I never finish it. But I'm high as
Alright.
fuck.
Period, as she should be.
Until next time.
Love you guys.
Bye.